again here on the jet. Pushing forward, does manage to find one. Skirts away with 12 HP. Managed to make that exit nice and easy as Munchkin on the opposite side. Finding a kill of his own with the Sheriff. Meteor will be able to push forward, takes him down. Fan now out of the fight, and Munchkin swarmed. We find ourselves now in a 3v3 as T1 get in a position to try to go for this retake. It's an all three-man approach through B main.
Right there.
We've got quite a bit of utility on our hands as well from T1. I'm not so sure,
Right
you know, Ban and Munchkin going for 2 Sheriffs, but that is what they did. So I think Meteor might have picked up one. He's got a blast pack in hand, repositioning himself. It's going to be a little bit tougher for T1 to make their way through because they don't quite have the cover. Carpe will help out.
Smoke does come down. Meteor doesn't want to try to push in front of this. Yes, he does. He will be able to find one. Takes a blast pack out. Trying to get the safety. Sayaplayer finding one before falling to GodDead. And that's going to leave xeta now. The 1v2. Paint Shells goes his way. He's got to jump off the spike. And the shot through the box. Meteor gets him. And that is going to be Gen.G. Dashing down in towards tree. Some shots flying. How do you feel about it? Round 3. Showstopper, but Sayaplayer is having none of it. Catches him in the head midair, shuts it down, gets rid of that early ult.
Wow.
Man able to drag across, spotting Eco before the smoke comes down from the sky. Spike on the floor. TS finds one, brings us back into a fairly winnable position, given that xeta is at 10 HP. Swing around the back though, Munchkin able to come up with that elimination. That leaves King now on his lonesome, looking to play with the Sheriff since he knows he's going to be at range, but Munchkin still gets the Vandal headshots. One of your smokes players gone. Eco trying to hold the line, but Carpe snaps in. Finds him. GodDead now spotted. Dead. King does strike from the sewer. Carpe clearly getting a little bit frazzled as far as where that shot came from. And as the Jiggle Peak comes in, xeta somehow draws down to tie it up 2-2.
Right there.
Spike planted.
Okay, orbital strike does come down. GodDead killed as he tries to exit out of it. Shorty at the ready, showstopper around the corner, does go over towards the corpse of King. xeta finds two, but Eco answers back. Rolling Thunder now cuts across, stunning him up here in A main. xeta hearing this, wants to go for the push. The headshot needs a hit. No, xeta low enough. Eco able to find the kill, and now he's got a Rolling Thunder of his own. A 1v1 versus Saya. He's got no idea where he is. The fault line, getting ready to push. He manages to pivot, actually. Does get the stun across onto the raise. Time dwindling. Saya looking to go for the push, but Eco will steady it, finds the shot, holds on to the ult, and keeps Gen.G neck and neck. Nothing more that Eco could do there. King now gone. Ban, however, lurking forward, trying to get arcade control, but completely disregards the underpass, and TS makes quick work of him.
Well, interestingly enough, Munchkin up by tower with a judge.
Turns away from the flash, and will be able to find one. Do they continue to push into him? The answer is yes. GodDead going on the chase, and we'll just eat a couple ticks of that aftershock. As the lockdown gets used outside of tower.
Rolling Thunder spent as well. Eco still holding on to his. Not needed.
It's a quick adjustment to try to win that one out, but Munchkin cannot find the kill with 2 players left standing. Gen.G will once again take the lead for themselves.
Watching towards bench. Here comes the hit up from tree.
Full blind across, and won't be able to cut Meteor's entry in half. Swing out from Munchkin, good for one, looks for a second, can't quite get it done. Puts a little bit of damage down onto King this time. Very much taking note of that underpass, but is he ready for the push? The answer is yes, finds one. And into the smoke he goes, but the shorty shot's not going to be able to come across. TS finds him. Leaves just he and Eco now left alive to try to defend the site versus 3. TP up on top of Gen. Does he read this at all?
I mean, there's noise. T1 kind of anticipating it.
Drops down, and that's not the weapon you want for that.
Too far.
Maybe expecting somebody a little bit closer, not to be found, as Carpe will be able to go ahead and get the last 2 frags. They'll hand that defuse over to him, getting another orbital strike online. T1, the timeout, out back over here in A main. Push coming through, tries to win the fight. King able to flush him out. Pop flash into the face of Carpe, but he's just going to hold down House 1. Does come up with a kill as the plant comes in.
Spike planted.
Corner plant. Man looking to open the door, sends out the cloud burst.
Right there.
Not going to be spotting too much of anything here. xeta reading that there's going to be a deeper lurk. Sends a fault line over towards TS, and it works a treat. They manage to flush King out. Carpe off screen. Now finds Meteor. Saya gets Eco. And suddenly, it's just the IGL, the captain, Gen.G, to try to keep them in this round. But versus 4, I don't think there's really much of anything that he can do. Spots one. The kill there. Carpe down to a sliver, but Ban will swing out. Finds the kill. The defuse will come in. And that is going to be T1 Tying it back up now, 5-5. Both
Okay.
available. Hello. Man taking his time. Does get spotted. Now blades have to be pulled.
Oh
Instantly
my-
gets two! Ban dashing to the side. Gets the fourth and suddenly is on for the ace. TS now. On his lonesome spike strand and time is gone. T1.
10 seconds.
They will
left.
take the half 7-5. There's not a damn thing TS can do about it.
Well,
He's there. Get the ace. Go, Ben, go! Oh,
Okay.
Carpe. Coming down, GodDead. Just making his presence known, sends in some straight shots, and actually does get a clip there on Saya, but Xeta responds in kind, and his is a headshot.
Go still trying to play around the smokes.
Van hearing his
hears
rotations.
all those footsteps.
When does he decide to swing? Well, the answer's going to be now. Munchkin does get taken down. Paint shells to try to clear.
Oh.
And he's in a rough spot, but covering fire is there. Xeta gets himself up in the tower. Meteor, however, replying. 3 kills now, needs the ace. Try to get Genji another pistol round win, but spots Carpe, and Carpe wins it out despite the classic disadvantage. GodDead sat here taking a couple pot shots, Ban trying to clear the way. Friends with the shorty.
Okay, good.
Okay, the re-aggressive King does find it. It's a 1-for-1, but now Saya finds TS as well. Push out of the smoke. Eco, good for 1, but Carpe guns him down with the frenzy, and now they have
Meteor.
access to defender spawn rather, and they're just gonna retreat. They're gonna take the A site.
Playing together and smoking it off as well. They spend it, but King.
Okay, great timing. Great judgment. Carpe eliminated. No further smokes to be had now in the round. Alarm bot is set off, but
Spike
King and
planted.
Meteor, what can you do?
You have to isolate those duels and find those positions. Where could they be? Surely Xeta now revealed up by side. He repositions towards main. Keeping in mind, Munchkin has a bit of futility on the site itself too, on those spikes.
First Nano Swarm set off. Second one still
kinda
there.
have to clear
Okay,
him.
triggers it. Yeah, just trying to drain the clock here. Xeta should have seen one crossing over into the site. He put some damage down to King, putting him at 11 HP, and that should be enough, but Munchkin cannot steady the spray. And with 11 health, King will survive. But Genji wins the round. GodDead eliminated the push coming in. Saya, good for one there on a King. Van set back towards rope, looks for a little bit more. But they're both so low.
Just looking for a couple more picks.
Any damage you can do would be very good, but widely, it seems like Genji just gonna have to stay put and trying to die to the spike.
Is Meteor looking
Blocking
to
sight.
flank them?
Oh, so. Well, seems to be the case.
No, we'll just have to die to the spike. T1 has to save exit through A main.
Okay.
Side.
Eagle pushes into the paint shells! What am I witnessing?
I wish Sideshow were here. Anyway, onto it.
Was he stunned?
T1
Was there a
has
fault
sight.
line? I didn't notice. Either way. The GodDead gets one, Carpe trades it back. A man advantage. Does Genji need to
Going
retake
up
this
tower.
site?
TS?
Yes, I mean, it could be everything, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 at the end. The Meteor will fight Ban to bring it to equal numbers.
T1 has all the information at hand, though.
Last player
King
standing.
winning out of the 1, and Munchkin has got the transfer. A 3K for him. When do you pull the trigger on this? You're spotting them. Does he send it now? Paint shells go up. Fight. Saves them all for now. Still not being invested, though.
Surely you know the Orbital Strike is about to go off.
King just looking to hold the line. Ban pushing forward, rushes out onto the side. King finds one. Showstopper now at the ready.
Whoa!
Jumps out. King will be able to get one. GodDead gets another. Brings it back into a winnable position, but Carpe gets the elimination right as that paranoia expires.
Munchkin sneaks in.
Spray into the smoke. Oh, and he is playing sneaky.
Oh!
Eco, a bit faster to react. Finds him. TS will get Carpe.
There it is.
Sion finding one. Eco trying to draw it down. Backs off. Rolling Thunder is at the ready. Paranoia used. And he's thinking about it, and he's going to send it.
Wow.
Nate, however,
Spike
forces him
is
back
there.
across the opposite side, and they cannot counter-aggress off of the ult. It's just used defensively.
A well-timed paint shells from Sayaplayer. Meanwhile, Ban lost his duel up by a tree as well, so T1 only has one path forward.
Sayaplayer caught. TS finds one. Makes his exit back over to Sands. Seems like Gen G should be able to keep things moving as TS looks to push out. He and Eco will go ahead and put a halt to the aggression.
Now though, exploring other options. Meteor able to get one, but look at what tree bench has, excuse me. 4 players.
Big opening kill. He looks for a little bit more, but Ban does find Meteor. King unable to trade it back. Just puts a little bit of damage down onto the Jet. 4v4. Rolling the orbital. Both available. King still holds the pit.
Still, Gen G doesn't quite have much information. Still going to be an 8-hit.
Shots towards King's side. Both ults going to be invested. Neither finding a catch, but they do clear out tower. Man's able to entry. Spike can now go down, but can they hold the line?
If anything, Gen G could very well aggress off of the spike plant.
Break on the 0 point. Ban finds one. Carpe gets another before he gets taken down. TS and Eco once again. The 2 members left alive.
This could be the round.
See Eco thinking about it, but he's going to be caught with a flash. Saya finds him. Ban looking for the shot, swaps to the shorty, and he's going to be able to win it out. A 3K from Ban to go ahead and get them over the line. 13-8 is the score as T1 will take their map pick of Fracture.
Just narrowly whiffing those shorty kills.
Dart at the ready. Saya sat within. Ooh, takes a shot. Does make a connection. GodDead down to 70. Dart now going to be used, but just tuck away a pizza.
Took a pretty long time to let loose that arrow, but still, it's a lot of information for T1, and no, there's quite a bit of presence around mid.
Saya's still just looking to push this.
I like that Gen G are holding it though, anticipating anything, looking for that first pick.
Seems like they're ready for him to be aggressive, but the headshot comes in. Eco will be able to finish him off.
Just a little bit faster, a tiny exchange. T1 now regrouping. Munchkin back, and he gets a headshot for it.
Pretty damn crisp. Fragment out. Carpe looks to slow up the advance. Drone going to be going forward. Sends out a stray shot through the smoke. And okay, Meteor as well, just spraying through. Will find Xeta. Brings it now to a 3v3, but Meteor low, 38 HP. Munchkin rotating around. Turret is here to play contact. As low as he is, Meteor does stay alive. Moves up into this. Do they read it? He's about to swing out. Spotted. Woo, quick little flick to the side. Chest shot will get it done. Kill is found. Plant does come through. Can they hold it versus 3?
One by B made.
Oh
my goodness.
Another. I mean, talking about how he's running without his util. Only the turret in the mix. And Munchkin is getting absolute value out of the Sheriff. A 4K for him, as well as the defuse to go ahead and fast track the ever-loving hell out of that lockdown.
Yeah, 3 more points is all we need. Hounds, but Saya's looking for him.
I mean, no one's peeking out. Right around the corner. Updrafts, he's trying to play elusively. If he had landed that Sheriff shot, then everything I know about this game would have come into question. But Fragment goes out. They do force Carpe into the open. It's good from GodDead to flush him in to a position where they can punish. And there will be a man advantage now for Gen G.
This is what we're looking for too. T1 getting a little bit over aggressive, and Gen G rightfully punishing them. Let's get a little bit more Munchkin as he is ready for the next peak.
Oh, and okay, Eco able to win out onto both.
I have the spike.
Leaves Ban now on his lonesome. Spike recovered. He's
now just looking for the exit. If you can keep them long enough for the spike to go off, that would be cool, but no. They've run away.
Hey, just TP into the side. Go for the ninja defuse. Why not?
Try it.
Maybe you get a Hunter's Fury out of him.
Throw it.
All right. Looks like he's not going to do that. He wants to kill him. It's not going to happen. And we'll just end up going down to the spike at the very end. So Gen G just in front of him. Shorty held, but now going to be spotted. And okay, still holds the dash. Gets a shot in, but the dart lands at his feet. Nico will claim the kill. Reveal on the 2, but not that much damage found widely there for the side of Xeta. TS now creeping into the smoke, catches Ban completely off guard. Gets the kill, and that might just be the retreat called here for Xeta and Carpe. Not much else to be done here.
Gotta fall back. I mean, such a smart play Guy's looking for a peek.
Does get the ping. Munchkin trying to play off the back of it. Good for one, good for two. Ban in the meantime finds
Spike
GodDead.
down mid.
I don't know. They
Two
have that
members left.
information, but
Last player
Xeta
standing.
wins out on the fight versus King.
no,
It's all on
TS.
TS.
This has been, and TS gets to sneak in, but team's gone.
Only so far though, because that alarm bot is still sat right outside of market. So this is going to alert him. And suddenly you've got 4 players staring at you. Munchkin already is.
Hello.
There it is.
How
Checks
you doing?
market for the swing, and now Munchkin will take it away.
Our utility, we could spend it, but we have that lockdown just to keep them trapped in sight.
It's nade for nade. Shots flying. Paranoia, however, does save them off for now.
Oh,
Meteor
wow.
got tagged down to 42, but they get GodDead on the entry. They're gonna look for the res, but it's still out in the open. Looks like they will be able to pick it up,
Oh!
and Munchkin sends them straight back to hell.
Yeah.
Plan now coming in.
Spike planted.
Lockdown.
Genji, let's get that established. Lockdown is just safe for Munchkin is available. Gets very much chipped away at. Good shock dart. Landing near his feet, takes him to 24.
There we
Lockdown,
go.
however, still going to be used. Hunter's Fury comes across.
Oh,
Looking to
that's
break it
smart.
down, but now King gone. TS finds one. Munchkin gets another. Saya, they just sweep their way through. Down to 1100 with that. Oh, okay, up over the top. Meteor getting
like
one,
that.
but it's going to be a trade out of the KOs here.
Oh.
As Meteor gets another.
Ow.
Looks for a third, and he finds Xeta. And that is the kind of speed and aggression that Genji have been needing. They
go,
managed to
Meteor.
break through. Now they're in a good spot. TP from TS gets himself in the boathouse. And this could very much be a thrifty takeaway from Genji.
Gotta live up to your name. These 3 kills are great. Now T1 are afraid. Trying to hold back,
Spike planted.
clearing every corner. Never quite sure where Meteor could be. And the site fully under control. Genji has set up camp, and it's up to T1 to find those.
Back in. Pulling off the angle. Send out the recon for now. They're trying to catch them.
Oh!
Meteor finds another. Now on for the ace to try to pull off this thrifty. How badly does he want to hunt for it? Well, he's not going to get the opportunity because Eco will put that hero. Oh, Carpe. Okay. Spotting one. Sends out the flash. Just wants to exit. Pulls back to safety. Paranoia going to be used. Ban not getting caught by it. Tries to get tucked away here in hell. He does, but Domes one. Looks for a second. Can't quite make it happen. TS finds the kill, but Sayaplayer with a quick adjustment takes down Meteor as he looked to get deeper into the site. 3 members strong. Plant coming in just below heaven.
Now it's just waiting for them to peek out again. Genji trying to spray through the floorboard.
Saya as well taking some pot shots. A bit more difficult to nail though.
Tree.
Oh, one
God.
spotted, and Munchkin reads Eco's position beautifully. Finds the kill, and the op shot will be the finisher. At T1. Well, it seems like they used the timeout against them.
Confirmation of players on the site.
Cover going out.
Interesting.
Magnet, I guess, to check wine. Make sure that no one's going to be in that spot. Paranoia does go across, catches a few. Van very much making his presence known. Now swings out, gets a second. Xeta also took down Meteor.
Remaining.
And it's just
Spike down.
Yes.
an absolute destruction.
To those firefights, and T1 has been winning most of them.
Munchkin, in particular, has been an absolute demon.
So sharp.
Just unreal.
Okay.
From the Sheriff beginning to
Paranoia.
now. A ban does get suppressed here on the side. Push
Oh!
out, and it's Carpe actually gunning him down from the flank.
What on earth?
Ban will be able to get one, but yeah, show me his POV, because it's 3 quick kills from Carpe.
Okay.
TP to check A main. Saya a little bit slow with it. Wants to swing back out, forces the dash from Meteor. Goes back to the operator, and we'll go ahead and relocate.
Just out the Vandal.
Time.
Straight to market.
They're working their way forward.
Xeta's here.
Munchkin holds the up, gets the quick shot across. Meteor going to be taken down, but Eco wins out onto Xeta. Full flash, has to back away. Does so. They get themselves into the site and now have
Good.
the lockdown to boot.
And a kill
Swings
from
in. Yep, Saya
30 seconds
take it
left.
down. Now a 3v3. But position. The advantage is there for the side of Genji.
Initiated.
Lockdown was destroyed. Answering lockdown comes across. Munchkin Can't adjust fast enough. But this Fury has to be usage to try to clear this one. It's all on ban. Does he swing? Crosshair a little bit too high there. It's the recon. Not spotting too much. Right on the opposite side of the box. Finds one!
No way.
Suddenly ban. In with a pinch. Sees him on the opposite side. But the shorty is there, and Eco will be able to get a last round on the board here for Gen G as we get ready to swap.
That's what it is.
They want heavy presence around mid. Off the rip though, Eco noted. They know exactly where he's at, but still managing to find one. GodDead trying to play surprise in the corner. Does put some damage down. Sets up for that single kill to be coming through.
Good hit.
Eco now continuing to push, and Meteor gets in behind.
One more!
And there it is, and that's what we were hoping for. That's what we want to see. And this could be a monstrous surprise. The fragment shows him back into the corner. He goes pushing forward. Meteor, good for one, looks for the next. xeta will manage to stay alive, but he's down to a sliver, and he's completely locked in place. Not that low himself, but they get the timing there on that
Spike planted.
reload of the gun. And now it's just Carpe and Saya to try to hold the line. Carpe about to face off with everyone. The gun barrel spotted. They swing into him.
Player standing.
He just can't stand up to him.
Recalling
A
my
low Sayaplayer too, 25 HP. Up by Heaven.
He's got to respect that turret. And tries to play off the timing of it. Can't get it done. Huge win for Gen G. 7 rounds now going on the board. They have a plethora of cash to work with. Go ahead, they swarm their way through. Sight will be theirs. Gen G gonna look to retake, but Munchkin does find one. Can't get the follow-up. King good to deny the weapon out of his hands. And brings it back to a 4v4.
And a one-way smoke as well, leaving Heaven as the only option. Saya's watching it closely with Stinger.
xeta as well with the Guardian. Start pushing their way out. Meteor finds Saya. The drop down here into the side.
What?
Ban Carpe with the Stingers, managing to find some kills. Now suddenly, it's all on King. He's swinging around. He spots one, but Ban with the classic will finish the job. And the Thrifty comes in to shut it down. And though, catches TS dropping down into mid.
Starting to find those picks. Meteor on the blades.
Tagged, finds
Still
one.
good.
He's going to be getting pinged. Updraft to try to avoid all of the shots, and that he will. xeta unable to punish. Only a little bit of damage down, and I don't think they want to try to re-peek him.
Nah.
Here.
He's supported by GodDead as well now. It's going to be a lot of footsteps towards the A site. They do cut noise closely. Meteor pushing into them.
He's drifting up. Ban's there. Gets the headshot, gets the reset, now has another dash.
Oh!
Gets xeta. Goes for the push, and Munchkin will say no.
I got
Finds the kill, a pop flash going through. The knife not going to find anything. Spike recovered, 43 seconds remaining. T1, where do they want to take this?
The round's not over.
Like for now, they're gonna go back over towards B, and given the stacks,
Here.
this would be the correct decision for them if they can get through GodDead.
30 seconds left.
Door is shut.
Counter
The
rotates
rest
coming
of them rotating. All comes down to that first pick, and GodDead's looking to cut them off right underneath their knees with that fragment.
So much time. Cloudburst now down. They start to push the recon
Seconds.
up over the top. He's looking for the reveal. Munchkin
Oh!
somehow wins out of the pipe, but they still need to get through GodDead. 9 seconds left. They know where he is. The plant coming in. Munchkin looking to cover. Finds one. GodDead gets the kill. Saya gets the plant.
Spike.
Knife at the ready, and Saya wins out the fight. 10-7 T1 again.
Save, but look at all that utility.
Big reveal. Eco eating a bit of the nano, goes pushing forward, but the shotgun blasts are heard, noted, and avoided. I mean, he's pushing a smoke with 3 people in it and still barely gets any damage. Great headshot from King. Needs more of that.
Second.
Will be able to find a second, and hold on, pump the brakes. Munchkin's dead. And that will be Gen G with a swift. Saya trying to cut around the side. Get a spot on him. Dash at the ready. He wants to put some pressure down on the tree. Has to clear the left side. Nothing spotted. Alarm bot is going to be there. Turret as well. Noting him, he swings right into GodDead's crosshair. Ban in the meantime pushes out of main, finds 2. TS and GodDead now gone. Lockdown has to be used center site just to flush them back away. flash in. Carpe maybe trying to sell that they are still going to be attacking in towards A, but now with that smoke going across, Ban arriving, Eco knows otherwise. Push has to come in. They put some spray down. In the meantime, Meteor
should run.
has gotten himself in towards B lobby over at Tiles, and he catches Carpe rotating in.
Gen G slowly starting to recover. The lockdown only buys so much time. 2 seconds remaining, and then
Right here.
maybe about 30 seconds left on the spike. They can still go in for a retake.
They're not
much
approaching from
utility.
main. Oh,
Wow.
and now the recon goes out,
Yeah.
slowing them up even further. Has to be cleared. Paranoia on the one side. They spot him. King desperately trying to fight back. Puts some damage down. King will find Ban. Pushes out again, finds another. Suddenly, it's all on Munchkin. The shorty swap, and Eco will take him down, gets himself over, looking for the defuse.
I think he's got enough time.
Just enough, yep.
And that's what he's often done. If he finds a pick, the team rotates over, but this time,
They just shut the door, and he's trying to win the fight. Cannot do so. Only puts King down to 79 as GodDead will find 3 on A, and Gen G will find a lead. The approach from Saya could be everything. Noted, however. Munchkin looks for the counter swing, and they just can't equalize it. TS gets away scot-free. Shots there. The spray not even connecting. Paranoia going to be used. Cloudburst only going to last so long. Meteor in the meantime spotted. GodDead gets one. Fragment comes down to try to slow them up. Xeta swings in, catches the enemy jet. The flash across. GodDead looking to hold the line. TS, however, behind him, backs him up. Xeta gets another, but Eco gets Xeta. And with 3 members left standing, Gen G will take it to 12. Saya, full glass cannon, but wins the fight on a one. Wins both. Saya, completely untouched, takes him down. Xeta in the meantime comes up with 2 of his own, and suddenly GodDead is the only one left, and Carpe gets him in the head at range. It's a flawless round.
how do you
3
time
players
the
on one,
flash?
2 on the other. Pop flash going out. Saya, the first to fall. Hunter's Fury now crashing across. Carpe, Ban gonna be good for 1, but Eco finds Carpe. Ban trying to play elusive, swings out. TS is there. Avoids the shots. TP, where's it gonna take him? He goes into the back. Will have to cancel. 2v3, Gen G. The round, the map, seemingly in their hands.
The spike as well.
It is being held. Munchkin forced away. The dart at his feet, needs to win. They can only get 1.
Okay, Xeta.
The IGL versus 2. Alarm bot of no concern.
30 seconds left.
Checking one way, 30 seconds to try to somehow isolate this.
Oh, they're
Keep us
gonna
in for OT.
crossfire?
But they're looking for it. A smoke comes down. 15 seconds now remaining. Xeta, he has to win the first battle, and he cannot! Eco takes him across the line, 13-11, and we are not done yet. Ascent is Gen G's. And they will extend this all the way to Lotus for a map 3. Feels quite a bit. Cove has to be used to try to escort them out. Carpe down low. King going to be able to find Sayaplayer to start things off. And this is just a bloodbath in the smokes. Carpe re-swings, doesn't know which target to look at, manages to find 1, but in the end, it is a trade-up, and it's also Gen G backing away from the C position, at least temporarily. King wants to grab the orb, is able to do so.
Ban.
At least continues to draw interest towards this side of the map, but as you say, Ban inching his way out, but it's with a classic and some decent range.
TS is watching that angle too. Gen G just holding.
But now they know that they're completely contained. Ban getting closer and closer. TS watching, spotted. Ban backing away, sends the bite just in case they try to really wrap around on him. And that's what they're going to begin to do.
40 seconds left.
Going to rotate all the way out.
At the same time, while Gen G does rotate over, T1 slightly weakened defenses. They might have to
30 seconds
make
left.
a bet about which site Gen G's about to hit
Cover
and
going
just
out.
regroup and go in for that fight together.
Where are you?
Instead, hunkering down onto C, they're going to take a little bit of time just to transition all the way over to the A site. And in all that time, Gen G gets to set up their post plants.
Now
Spike
they have
planted.
their work cut out for them here. King Sure, at 74, but Zeta at 19 health. Value they can find as the turret is there to play for his contact. Munchkin getting worked lower and lower, and oh boy, the HP bar is just not looking good for T1.
One enemy remaining.
Just looks to set up a smoke, but looks like it's not even going to be necessary. 4 members left standing.
Speaking of orbs, King 3 away from his lockdown. T1 looking for those picks. Sai gets the first.
That he does, drop down right in front of his face, pulls back, down towards water, but he is getting completely swarmed. Carpe able to peel 1, peels 2, peels a 3rd, looks for Sylvan, can't make it happen, but still puts some damage down onto him, and it definitely sets T1 up for a round win.
Looking for the next weapon, but instantly blocked off by Zeta's High Tide. He's looking to reposition.
Fight to try to clear, Munchkin getting a read of it. Pings him out, the creep forward, coming in, Sylvan finds it.
Okay.
And even with a round lost for Gen G, this is still great damage dealt. Zeta will be able to finish him off, but 3 guns lost to get this
mentality, and now looking for different approaches. They peek out. Oh!
That's a tie with a great dope, but he's getting body blocked! Carpe locks him out! GodDead finds the kill. I mean, King's still going to be tagged down. Carpe going to look to try to turn this around as the Seekers do go forward. Backs off. Trailblazer out. Push coming in. Guardian's not going to be able to line him up. Zeta falling now. Carpe, Munchkin dead. It's all on Ban in the 1v3. TS and King very low. Spike not planted. Can he get the clutch?
He's going to have to be very careful about it. He's got the snake bites that he can delay with, but as soon as he peeks out, Gen G's players are sharp today.
TP forward. TS has to drop down off the top.
They have so much time.
That does delay a bit more. King working his way forward. He wants to maybe try to get the jump on him, but it's going to be Sylvan with 3. And Gen G as well, now 3-1. Cross. Check on the up, and Sylvan! A 10th kill for him, shutting down the operator. Zeta raising the wall to try to stay alive, and the Prowler's on him, and somehow he actually manages to get Meteor to boot.
My God.
Or Munchkin, rather, covering fire, finds 1, pushes out of the back of the flash.
Okay.
Lockdowns invested on either side. Suddenly a 2v2. Both teams needing to back away and exit.
Bomb grenade out.
And this is one hell of a round.
It's completely nullifying the side. Oh, wait, hold
Okay.
that thought.
Well, no one can get the pinch, so it's just going to be King playing protect.
It does keep Gen G up around C mount for the second. And in that time, T1 could actually move off to a different spot, but instead they're going to stick together.
They move into B. The turret's going to be able to make contact there. Will alert.
It's just a little bit of information, if anything. Or
Recalling my
I
bot.
hear it.
it's going to have to be a good retake from T1.
30 seconds
Ball
left.
goes down. Nano Swarm preset to try to stop them from aggressing forward. And King will up top over
planted.
towards defender spawn. Maybe just get tucked away. GodDead in the meantime pulls back over towards link door.
Oh.
Waiting, crosshair lined up. Ban would need to be Johnny on the spot, but King just far too preset. Turret gets cleared.
GodDead.
Swings the corner, finds 1. Munchkin with a chance, and
saw
he
it.
gets it! Right through the corner of the floor. Munchkin will keep them afloat, albeit an incredibly costly round, but one that T1 absolutely needed to win. A little bit of covering fire makes it a 1-for-1, but Sylvan trades up. Munchkin going down. Talking about the economy here for the side of T1. They need to hold on. Genji's as well has taken a decent hit. It is worth mentioning. Van now creeping forward, finds 1, looks to adjust, can't quite get GodDead, brings it once again into a 2v2. A-side open, the rotation's just now beginning.
Oh, Sylvan.
Yep, creep all the way forward.
Spike
Zeta,
planted.
like he's aware that this could have happened.
You hear
The
it?
spot, okay, he's seen it. No, but Sylvan lines up the head, and Carpe's just not in a position. He wasn't playing up through the backside of B. Footsteps heard, waits out the haunt. Wisely played, but he still has no idea where GodDead is located. Look,
Blinded. One enemy
got a full
remaining.
range of view till GodDead from the back of sight, now going to be spotted. The Seeker going his way. Flash used. Not of much concern here from the side of Carpe. Gets it up to half. GodDead on the push. Gets the headshot through. Genji. Thunder. This could be the thing that allows them to spot the Viper.
Ban's hit.
Knocks him back, but good time buy, but yeah, Ban's still going to end up falling. Meteor gets himself in, puts some shots across. Xeta widely ignoring it, guns down 2. Is he ready for the left side flank? Yes, he is!
Oh!
And Xeta, what a transition! Picks up 4, now he's on for the ace, but I don't think he reads it. TS is around from behind. The Munchkin's there, as is Saya. They will be able to shut it out.
And hurt.
No kidding. Carpe holding. Very narrow angle, finds one. Munchkin in the meantime looking to drift his way out of stairs. Get the surprise shot, and he does, but only he's able to come away with 1 because Xeta takes down 2. It looks like Genji maybe starting to get a bit overzealous. King will find the punish. Takes out Munchkin.
Careful here. Spike
He's not backing off. He's not straying away to try to go for a save.
Oh, no.
Puts a shot into Saya and forces the operator back.
Wallbang headshot.
Heals will get used. In the meantime, Ban's just creeping around from behind. Alarm bot in position. Can alert. Swings the corner though. Xeta will find a third, just trying to get that next reckoning available. It was
They're expecting it.
not having a good time of it. Counter lockdown will come through to try to prevent them from pushing into the site.
They're
Look at the
in.
jump up, and TS on the lurk around the side. Finds Xeta. Lockdown destroyed. No catch found. Ban on a flank.
Spike planted.
Trying to get in front of him. It's Carpe. Noted has to exit. Is able to do so. Ban gets the jump. But a 3v4. T1 still with a man disadvantage. Carpe. No smokes for a couple more seconds. Munchkin
Whoa.
swinging around the side. Spots one but cannot win the fight. King takes him down with a Spectre of all things.
Carpe though.
Does find 1. Oh, gets Sylvan as he tries to go for the turret, it would seem. Now looks to hold on to the spike. Ban
Oh no.
holding the angle. Suddenly it's all on King. He pushes out. He was vulnerable.
Oh!
And Carpe will be able to get off the defuse, then hold it to bring it to 6 and 6 back from the brink.
Make a move.
Rushing forward, looking to clear out some of this Killjoy utility. Sayaplayer goes dashing in. The dog gets the sun. Saya swings the corner with a frenzy, finds 1. King, however, answers in kind. He's at a 1-for-1, but he's so very low. The Ban jumps the corner, finds him, and TS will also crumble. 2-minute approach now. Coming in from the backside. GodDead getting there. Looks like it's going to be a swing around for Sylvan to get himself into waterfall. No plant yet. Taking their time with this.
They're waiting for a wall to come back up.
Now they might be reading that the fault line could come back through here in a moment. Carpe swings out. Fault line, however, not going to get the catch on the 1, and GodDead continues to press forward with a flash in hand. Sylvan reveals 1. Prowler goes in as he tries to rush forward. The Ban will be the one to say no. Able to clear far enough back as TS gets himself up here onto the high ground. Wants to look to push ahead of the wall, but Ban swings into the backside. King goes down. TS falls as well. Saya finds GodDead, and they are just getting torn asunder. Sylvan gonna be good for 1, but now it's a 2v4. He and Meteor have their work cut out for him. Spike not yet planted. Just now going for it. Cove there. Gonna look to break it. He does. He interrupts it. Xeta trusting a bit too much in that.
Incredible.
Ends up falling.
Last
Spike now.
player standing.
Held by Carpe. 1 HP remaining on the sky.
30
Sylvan
seconds left.
damn near full. 2v1. Carpe inching forward. Cuts back. Now goes for the plant. The haunt at the ready.
Spike planted. I'll find you.
Spends it and then goes for a drop.
1 enemy
He
remaining.
hits a headshot. Sylvan looking to bring it back. Unsure of his position. Carpe only with the Spectre. Inches his way into the center, swings into backside, and Carpe, you absolute madman, you Giga Chad, wins the fight.
Fair enough.
As here comes the swarm. TS swinging around the back, puts some damage down, will be able to finish off Ban. It's Xeta as well.
Spike down.
That's already quite a bit of value found. And some weapons that could potentially be recovered unless they want to juggle them all the way forward, but don't suspect that that is going to be the case. Prowler in from the rear should have been heard. I hear these footsteps, that's for damn certain.
Just collecting on those ult orbs too. T1 now regrouping.
Okay, Meteor, he actually pops the Blade Storm now, passes the Vandal to Sylvan.
Okay.
Certainly gives them a fighting opportunity.
I got the spike.
T1, you know, they can't be too careless on certain approaches, despite seeing that Gen G has that save. So now Sylvan with the Vandal, certainly something they're very aware of.
Plan coming down, looking for the
Whoa.
rush. Meteor takes out Carpe.
Oh.
Saya dead. Meteor looking for a little bit more. Munchkin, however, will find one, but they cannot get the rest. Knives here for Sayaplayer. Wall going up, cuts off the C site. Dash over the top. Nano's still rolling. Carpe gonna use his updrafts just to keep himself above them. Sight, however, widely is
I've
theirs.
got your trail.
No ults at the moment to try to flush them out as Munchkin trying to go on a big flank mission.
All the way around, but now the spike has been planted and the Viper's Pit will be deployed.
Okay, fault line into the back, the reveal
Oh.
against Xeta. They take him down, that's the first step of many. Ban needs to try to win out. Blades, the right click, Saya claims one, swaps over, picks up a Vandal now. Pushing to the smoke, Carpe comes in with two. King and GodDead both gonna be taken down. Munchkin off screen, gets TS, and now it's all on Meteor. But as he pushes into the smoke, they are prepared. A counter thrifty back to back.
On Lotus.
Meteor forward, Saya just dry swings and King too slow to try to reply. Puts a bit damage down, but okay, Saya doing Saya things. He actually re-aggresses and it definitely eats the pavement.
Just gonna get floored, but now back towards the A site. Ban hears those jump peaks and he's looking to catch Sylvan by surprise, or is that gonna be a bait?
Oh boy,
Here we go.
one last jump peek. Just trying to investigate. Ban gets himself perfectly positioned for that punish.
Oh no. That could be match point.
Now, yep, up here in the heavens, the plant coming down. King will break through the baby door. The lockdown is available. But with a 3v4, still some significant risk in trying to commit it.
King has
So
to
many
take out
angles to try to
Munchkin.
clear out. Munchkin tucked away. Door
Uh-oh.
goes out. Zeta swings through out of that one. Munchkin as well. Peeks towards stairs. Finds him. TS completely and utterly noted. And with no cash on the rest of your team, do you just tuck tail and look to save? Looks like the answer is going to be yes.
You have to. It's gonna
Be trending the more global direction where attack reigns supreme, at least for T1 here in that regard. So far, GodDead?
What?
Okay, I'm gonna need a replay on that one. Meteor as well. The Guardians coming up huge.
I'm speechless.
It's looking like Monyet, but with a Guardian instead of an Odin.
But it's not even really a full, true wallbang. He's just working off that tiny little sliver.
Still just an insane amount of value found. That's one way to keep yourself in this.
King.
Munchkin, fast on the reaction, but Zeta now at risk, swinging around the corner. Granted, it is a Spectre, and
That's why he's gonna play it safe, I guess.
we might underestimate the Spectre, but I'm still remembering what Carpe was able to do with it.
Yes.
One goes down, Aftershock as well, gonna be invested.
Back through the door?
Zeta, yeah, he's gonna go through the door, cut himself over towards C. In the meantime,
Munchkin.
Munchkin in a perfect position
No
for a
way.
backstab.
Ready?
King gone, Meteor dead, and suddenly it's a 2v2. GodDead just hold on to the Rolling Thunder, but the lockdown is available for Munchkin, and he's going to use it immediately as they try to get the plant down, and they do. Rolling Thunder across. It pushes Zeta, but he manages to make it across the wall. The Nano Swarm, they have no way! And Munchkin guns down all of them! A 4K to close the round, to close the map. It's 13-7, and T1 will advance forward to take on Paper Rex.
Oh my god! I hope the desk caught that final round. This is such a fun one to break down. Just the incredible mid-rounding.